Hello YouTube, it's Nova Piper. I'll pick my nose here. There we go. Nova Piper. It's actual Tim Hortons. My buddy says, man, you want a coffee? I'm going to Tim's. Like, yeah, get me and then I name it off. Great big fucking code words. What did I say? Get me XLDR 3SW 1XP DC. That's it. Coffee talk. Everybody does that, right? It's not just here. They even wrote on the top. I don't know what that means. Look on the top of it. Can you see that? I don't want to spell it. It's full. What's that? Oh shit, man. How many texts did I send this morning? XLDR3SW1EXDC. So that's an extra large dark roast, 3 sweetener, 1 espresso double cup. Extra large. Bigger than a Starbucks cup. That's like, I don't know what it is in ounces. What's Starbucks? Venti, is that what they call it? They use some stupid names, and I think it's like Italian for 20, because French it's Venti or something. I don't know. French is one of our official languages. I don't know how to speak it. Vent or something. Anyway, yeah. I think it's like 24 or 26 ounces. But anyway, dark roast, 3 sweetener, Splenda, diabetic, with a shot of espresso in it, because I don't like Tim Hortons coffee, so I gotta make it taste better. And double cup, so my delicate fingers don't burn. It's hot. We're watching. I had a new subscriber today. Every time I get a new subscriber, I go to your channel and I see if you have any content. And if you don't have any content, I don't usually subscribe to you. But if you have content, I'll take a look and make sure you're a pipe channel. And if you are, I'll subscribe to you. So today it was Ohio Piper. I think that was his name. Let's see. Yeah. Ohio Piper. So he subscribed to me. I looked at his channel. I've seen some of the titles of his videos here, and smoking Gawith and Hogarth Balkan Mixture. So I was sold. So I just gave him a comment and said, man, I love that stuff. So I'm smoking Balkan Mixture, Gawith and Hogarth Balkan Mixture. It's one of my go-to blends in my Eric Stockeby 4th generation. I don't have very much left. When I went last order I put in, they didn't have any in stock. I don't have much left, so I'm going to have to put an order in just for my go-to blends. For sure. So here's the funny thing that I found today is it's it's good shit, man. I'll talk about this in a minute. It's only like 10 degrees outside, but I'm in the sun, there's no wind. So in the sun it feels, when the sun hits you, especially with a black shirt on or something, you can really feel the heat. But this is like suntan and weather here, man. In the spring when it's 10 degrees, after winter we're like, fucking A. What's that in Fahrenheit? Fuck. There's my thing over there. 50? I think 10 degrees is about 50 Fahrenheit. I watch a lot of videos you guys down south, down like in the southern states or in Europe, and you're like, oh man, it's getting chilly. And chilly for you guys would be like 20 degrees C or 70 Fahrenheit or something. And I'd be like, oh, that's hilarious. That's a nice day. This time of year it would be. And then in the fall, if it was 10 degrees in the fall, we'd be freezing. 10 degrees in the spring, it's fucking beautiful. Yeah, this is like outside sunshine weather, and this is I want to clean up my yard, but it rained last night, so all the leaves and debris are soaking wet. At least they won't blow away. Might just put them in a pile. Clean the yard up. So yeah, what's the Ohio Piper? Yeah, Balkan Mixture. I love those Lakeland blends. I like, not all of them, I shouldn't say that. I had some Semgawa straight Virginia or pure Virginia or whatever it was, and yesterday, and that was the day before, I think. Anyway, it was just, not really my kind of cup of tea. Yesterday I had a bowl of 10 Russians, and I smoked every last drop of it. There was, like, when I turned my pipe upside down, ash came out. It was completely gone. I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna burn my pipes out. I'll do it with this though. This is a fairly big bowl. But there's something in this tobacco that gives it that unique, it's different than a lot of the other English blends. And this has some age on it too. I don't like buy cans and just put them in, I don't cellar tobacco. Now I do have a can of, I think I have an unopened can of, what's it called? Mississippi River, is that it? Yeah, Mississippi River, I got a can of that. It's been there for over a year now unopened. Just because I'm not really that big of a Virginia fan. I have some already open, then I'll finish that, I'll open that can. But, I'll open a can and I'll throw it in a jar and just leave it. And then I'll smoke a bowl from it every so often. But I find, like, I'll be honest, I buy tobacco, I want to be able to open it and smoke it. I don't want to have to put it away to taste better. But I understand why people would want to, for sure. So, you do that. Oh no, this pipe, I think I'm going to have to ream it. Get some uneven edges on the side of the bowl from the cake. My cake's usually in the top half of the bowl. People say when you break a pipe in, you should only smoke half bowls till you get cake built up. And then other people say your cake will develop where it's needed. So my dad smoked a pipe all his life, but he wasn't like hardcore like we are. He was just, he didn't even tamp. He had no Brigham. And smoke. And for a rich aroma in the green pouch, which you can't buy in North America anymore, but thanks to Pipe and Tobacco, I've got some on hand. I'm dying to try it because it was something Dad smoked. Doesn't taste the same though, which is good because if I really liked it, I'd be smoking it all the time. So this is good because now I'll have it. This will last me a while. So I'll only smoke a bowl every so often, just for memories. But it works. Never mind. I'll leave it alone. But yeah, this is really oh, excuse me, one of my favorite tobaccos, Balkan Mixture. Now it's almost 15 degrees. It's because of the sun off the deck. The thermometer's in the shade, but the heat coming off the deck, I can feel the heat. Isn't that sad? Okay, about 50, what's that, 55 Fahrenheit? Yeah, my flavors or my palate's changing with tobaccos. I find with the English blends, I know I'm not the only one who thinks this, but I find that English blends don't really benefit from aging, from cellaring. It's not that they don't get gross or anything, they just, I like them fresh out of the can. I know lots of people say the same thing. They do kind of mellow out or something, or it's a little bit of a difference, but um, I had some English. What was it? Here's an example. Let's say like Dunhill, my mixture 965. It's a pretty popular English blend. It's not super Latakia heavy or anything. I'm on the fence when I say it now because I know the Syrians call it Latakia, but we all say Latakia. But if you're Syrian, it's Latakia. I say it all the time now. But anyway, yeah, it's on the like 965, maybe a bit more Virginia. And I started smoking some that I had in a jar recently and had a different appreciation for it. I kind of liked it more because before it tasted a little too. It reminded me of cigarettes too much Virginia. And every time I say this, I have to mention it is in. I haven't smoked in 15 years, but when I did smoke, our cigarettes are made from Virginia tobacco in Canada. So that's why I always put that out there, because depending on what part of the world you're from, there's different components in your cigarettes. And I know all my American friends will say, "Are you crazy? Virginia doesn't taste like cigarettes." Yeah, in Canada it does. Same thing, probably Burley in America, right? Burley, straight Burley would remind you of like, you know, Camel cigarettes or Marlboro or something. Yeah, so I find that's why I find Virginia tobaccos a bit. Maybe that's why I don't like them. They remind me of cigarettes. But yeah, there's a little hint of that Lakeland flavor in here. Like I don't like them all. Like what's that? Like Ennerdale? Forget it. Um, I'll smoke it once in the blue moon. It's not as bad as people say to me anyway, but it definitely has that weird flavor to it. Um, and you get hints of it in this stuff too. What else I have for that? Bob's chocolate flake. Oh, that's terrible. It really is. I don't know what else I've tried by them. I might try one of their Virginias or something. I don't know. Gawith and Hogarth. Sam Gawith. I've tried. I think Balkan Flake. Commonwealth. Who makes Commonwealth? It's one of them guys. It's Kendall Tobacco. I found Commonwealth. Pretty sure it was Commonwealth. Had a kind of a metallic taste to it. And I think what it was is that somebody mentioned it to me, or I watched a video, or somebody was talking about a metallic taste to it, and of course, bang, that's a preconceived that's in my head. But I do see what they mean. That's why I'd rather just kind of smoke a tobacco and try to figure out what I can taste without, you know, hearing what other people have to say about it. I'm checking my timer. Oh, that was a ramble already. All right, well, that's it for today. I'm gonna go reheat my coffee and get this video up there. All right, well, anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.